2, 1.
Alright everyone, this is a quick video of desktopmaniacs.com with a dash like that in between the link. This is for the games that you can download for desktop backgrounds. Alright, I'm going to show you. All you have to do, see how they're all labeled with their size for the video, the backgrounds or whatever. The largest files that you can download is a lot better than having to have a small photo that's maybe this big that stretches to your whole screen to make the one photo as it fits to your screen. Alright, so you always want to have a bigger size photo, or the best one that you can, no matter regardless. Alright, I'm going to show you how to quickly download photos to use them as your backgrounds later on. Alright, as I already have a bunch of background websites up here already, this one I'm just going to show you real quick. Let's see, where's a good one? Alright, so all you do, okay, instead of doing anything, all you do is click on it. It'll bring you to a it'll open another tab. Okay, see how there's a plus sign right there? That's my mouse over the actual picture. Instead of trying to download this by clicking on it and saying download, this is a faster way of doing this. You want to right click, just move your cursor, your mouse over the image, don't even click anything. Alright, right click. Alright, you see where it says copy image location, copy, save image as, send image, etc. Click on save image as. Okay, it brings up my screen of already where I already have stuff saved to. This is a folder named desktops on my actual desktop right now, and it's also in my downloads file. But you want to make sure you choose your file that you choose. Okay, I'll just go through it. I just clicked my desktop. I'll find my folder called desktops. Desktops. Okay, and that brings me right back to the screen. Don't change the actual file name. You can always change it later after you download it. This is my default image viewing software, Photo Impact by ULEAD software. You always technically want to save it as all files or all media files. Okay, once that's done, click save. Okay, you don't even have to press the maximize button to see the actual view of the actual download of the file. Okay, now I'm going to go back down to, I already have it open, back down to that. Okay, now this is an image that I just downloaded. Now to set it as your back. Okay, this is still the video. For some reason my camera turned off a second ago, but okay, as I said, I'm gonna go back down to my open desktops for all that, and this is how I'm showing how you can change your picture you just downloaded to your background. Okay, this is already a downloaded picture. As you can see, it shows 1920 times 1200 for its dimensions. That was what just showed as it downloaded. Hold on just a second. Without having to maximize it to the maximum photo to download it properly. Alright, I'm going to go back down to my desktops. Okay, this is the image that I just downloaded. Now, once you want to save and change your backgrounds to a really cool background, to this picture or whatever picture you just downloaded. Okay, this picture right here, all you do is move your cursor over the picture, right click on your mouse, and then we'll say save or set as background. Click that once, and now minimize this, minimize your internet, and now you have a brand new desktop fully downloaded already. I'm going to show you one more time because part of my video did get cut off. This is desktopmaniacs.com with a dash. You can download multiple things of anywhere from whatever you want for backgrounds. There's a bunch of labels down here. There's ladies, 3D art, cars, celebrities, computer stuff, animals, nature, games, videos, world, anime, other, and then there's a whole list of popular website of popular downloadable free desktops for your backgrounds. This is probably one of the best, easiest to use sites. It doesn't create other pop-ups like some of the other sites that I've found through Google search for desktop backgrounds to download. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. This is Desktop Maniacs, desktop-maniacs.com. Okay, and this is under games. Alright, see where it shows the dimensions right below the picture? Generally, for a background, you want to have a large style resolution picture so that you don't download a 340 by 400 picture that's like this big, and then when you want to set it as a background, you think it's going to expand to your whole background. All it does is it makes multiple copies of that same image all over the place for your desktop background, and it really does get annoying. I'll show you real quick what I mean by that. Let me minimize this. Let me go back to my backgrounds, and I'll show you one of them that I know that is really small for pictures. Okay, this is only a 240 by a 260 image. Technically, that image would be like this big. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to set it as desktop, and now look how many logos it changed because it could not span that to my whole desktop. I mean, you can see how many of those images it just did. Okay, you don't want that. You want to have a large style image. Okay, I'll go right back and I'll show you. This was another one that I just downloaded. This is 1240 by 1024. What you want to do is move your cursor, see the mouse, move your cursor over the picture, right click it, and set or save as background. And then if it's a large photo, it sometimes may take a while. Okay, that's another one that I did. All these you can download from multiple websites. Oops, let me go back to the proper one, back to Mozilla Firefox. Okay, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to show you another really cool one. These are just some of the ones that you can download. There's multiple things for pictures that you can download for free. All these are free downloads for backgrounds, and they're really cool backgrounds. Alright, all you do, instead of trying to save them, this is what I like about this site so much, is that you can see the resolution, and then you can just click on it once. It doesn't bring up all these other pop-up websites. It will open a new tab, though. It will open a new tab. Okay, you want to make sure if you have security settings that you allow pop-ups just for this, because it will open a new tab as one new like one new web page or whatever in a new tab right there. Okay, see how small this image looks? It's not even the full screen. move your cursor over to the image where you see your cursor is a plus. You don't even have to click the plus to maximize it to full screen to download it, so you make sure you download the right size, because it already is configured to that. This is just as a viewing span. When you click that photo, it's a smaller version, but the actual default setting for the size is a higher resolution, so it will expand to your desktop a lot faster. All you do is move your cursor over to the plus sign. Don't click anything, alright, and then right click, and now go to Save Image As, where it brings up your save to default things where you can change to where you want the image to save. Don't change the name of this right off. Just leave it as is, and then once it's saved, you can always open it back up. I'll show you what I mean. This is my default photo viewing software, ULEAD software by Photo Impact by ULEAD software. Generally, you want to save all your files as all files or all media files. Okay, now click Save, and now you can see my downloads. It's already automatically downloading. Okay, it just downloaded that. Now I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to open my desktops back up from the file that I have as on my desktop background named desktops. Okay, now that Mario Party that I just downloaded just saved and downloaded really quick. This is the fastest, easiest way to change your backgrounds really quick. Okay, now I just downloaded that. Once you see it in your saved file, you can click on it once so it highlights it, and then click on it again, and then you can rename it and type your whatever you want to rename it after you see the image, and once it's already downloaded. Okay, now once it's downloaded and you see the image, and you can make folders for however you want, Windows, photos to organize stuff, etc. Alright, now all I'm going to do is move my cursor over the image. I apologize for some of the poor quality of the background. I'm using a CRT screen. But move your cursor over the image. Don't even click anything, and then right click. Okay, it'll bring up that little screen and say set or save as background. Click that once, and now minimize this screen for your desktop folders. Your folder on your desktop named desktops. That's just how I did it. You can save them to any file. Now you have your brand new saved desktop. Also, when you want to save desktops and change your desktops, you can right click anywhere on your screen. I gotta zoom back in again. Hold on. Right click anywhere on your screen where there's no desktop icon. Right click, go to Properties, and then where it says Desktop, click on it, and then you can see all those ones that I saved as a background, Mario Party, and then a few other ones are there for in the future. For photos, you can change. See that? You can just click on whichever one you want, and then once it's highlighted, click Apply, and then click OK. And then usually after you add a new desktop, you want to click regular click again anywhere on the desktop, and then once it's done, right click and then click Refresh. That way when you restart your computer, it will automatically have this background that you just set. This is a Windows XP Home Edition logo. This is just a standard logo background. All you do, basically, I'm going to close this one out real quick. Alright, now you can see where I have I have a lot of media stuff on here, so bear with me. Okay, here it is. Here's my folder on my desktop that says desktops, which is just a bunch of images and backgrounds, as I just put it on my desktop because I like a lot of media on my desktop anyways. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. Those were the files that I just saved to. What I'll do is I still have my downloads open, which you can close anytime. And then my Mozilla Firefox to desktopmaniacs.com. This is the really cool feature about this. There's no extra pop-ups as far as I can tell, as I've been on this site for probably like 15 minutes or so. You can click on any type of things you want, say cars. It brings up a whole bunch of pages of images of really cool cars or whatever. Alright, I'll just click on the click on this. You click on it once regularly. Alright, it will open a new tab. You want to make sure it will open the new tab, because if you have your pop-up blocker thing set, it won't open. And then you won't be able to download the image really quickly like how I'm showing you. Okay, now I'm going to right click. Alright, I'm going to save image as. I'm going to save that same file. Alright, it's on my desktop. Now I'm going to go to my save files for desktops, that file that was just opened. Alright, don't change this until after you download it. You can either save it as your default type for image files or all files. Generally, it's a good idea to save it all files if you have multiple picture viewing software as your default. Click save. It just showed that it's automatically downloading. Okay, now I'm going to open desktops back up again, and that photo is already downloaded in the proper size as that 1600 by 1200 image of what it was. I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to set that as my background. I'll minimize all this down, and now that just reset that as a new image for my background. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy all the images, unlimited free images that you can get from this site right here called desktop-maniacs.com. I mean, it's limitless for everything you can find. You can find celebrities. You can find, well, I can't really show this right now, but I mean, there's a bunch of backgrounds you can find anywhere on here. You can even find movie-related things, where there's 2012 logos, desktops, whatever, etc. I mean, Avatar, Clash of the Titans. You can have world images, where there's a bunch of cool images like Ferris wheels, nature photos,